Grand Rising and welcome to another segment of CLG Viewpoint. This is segment 78, and I am your host, Cindy Lorraine Grais. It is an absolute honor to have you here with me today for another segment of CLG Viewpoint. Today, in Kingdom of Canada, it is Divina Anima, Day 10, Year 0035, which is Thursday, June the 5th, 2025. Each segment, I always like to start with a clearing, a sage clearing. It's to clear all the negative entities out of our space and your space as well. You can use a couple of things. I have a selenite wand you can use as well. But I like to use a sage stick. I grow sage, as some of you know, in my garden, and I love the smell. So what I do is clear all low negative energies out of my space, and only divine energies of light is welcomed here. All low energy entities, you are sent back to your perfect place, escorted by my spiritual guide. And so it is. I'm divine light and divine gratitude. Well, today we'll be covering Tai Chi and its health benefits. International news: China's agritech brings water to Egypt's giant beet sugar factory in Sahara Desert. Under local news, drugs, cash, and firearms seized. 4 arrested, Nova Scotia, RCMP. Rutherford Elementary School is scheduled to reopen come September. And Nanaimo woman scammed, and her credit card company didn't believe her. Now, on to the video. Tai Chi and its health benefits.
Tai Chi is a form of martial art and exercise that originated in ancient China. It is a gentle, fluid movement practice that incorporates deep breathing, meditation, and body awareness. Tai Chi has gained popularity worldwide because of its numerous health benefits. Here are some reasons why Tai Chi is good for you. Tai Chi can improve your balance and coordination. Balance and coordination are essential for overall well-being, especially as we age. Tai Chi improves balance and coordination by enhancing proprioception, the ability to sense one's body position and movement. This is especially beneficial for older adults who are at risk of falling. Tai Chi movements involve shifting weight from one foot to another, which helps improve stability and balance. Regular Tai Chi practice can also enhance neuromuscular control, which reduces the risk of falls. Tai Chi can reduce your stress and anxiety. In today's fast-paced world, stress and anxiety are common problems that can affect our physical and mental health. Tai Chi is a great way to reduce stress and calm the mind. The slow, mindful movements of Tai Chi promote relaxation and reduce the level of the stress hormone cortisol in the body. Tai Chi also promotes mindfulness, which helps to calm racing thoughts and increase feelings of inner peace and tranquility. Tai Chi can boost your immune system. The immune system plays a vital role in keeping the body healthy and fighting off infections. Tai Chi has been shown to boost the immune system by increasing the production of white blood cells, which are responsible for fighting off pathogens. Some studies have shown that regular Tai Chi practice can also help to reduce inflammation in the body, which is linked to various chronic health conditions. Tai Chi can promote your cardiovascular health. Cardiovascular disease is a leading cause of death worldwide. Tai Chi has been shown to improve cardiovascular health by reducing blood pressure, cholesterol levels, and the risk of heart disease. The slow, gentle movements of Tai Chi promote better circulation, which helps to lower blood pressure. Tai Chi also improves vascular function and reduces arterial stiffness, which are important markers of overall cardiovascular health. Tai Chi can promote your joint health and flexibility. Joint pain and stiffness can be a common problem, especially as we age. Tai Chi is an excellent way to promote joint health and flexibility. The slow, gentle movements of Tai Chi promote synovial fluid production, which lubricates the joints and reduces stiffness. Tai Chi also improves range of motion and flexibility, which helps to reduce the risk of injury and improve overall mobility. Tai Chi can improve your respiratory health. Breathing is an essential part of Tai Chi practice, and it has been shown to improve respiratory health. The deep diaphragmatic breathing of Tai Chi helps to increase lung capacity, and oxygenation, which is important for overall health and vitality. Some studies have also shown that Tai Chi can improve symptoms of asthma and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Tai Chi can enhance your cognitive function. Cognitive decline is a common problem as we age, but Tai Chi can help to enhance cognitive function. Tai Chi promotes neuroplasticity, which is the ability of the brain to change and adapt over time. Regular Tai Chi practice can improve cognitive performance, especially in areas such as attention, memory, and executive function. Tai Chi is a gentle and effective practice that has numerous health benefits. It promotes balance and coordination, reduces stress and anxiety, boosts the immune system, promotes cardiovascular health, enhances joint health and flexibility, improves respiratory health, and enhances cognitive function. Whether you're young or old, Tai Chi is an excellent way to improve your physical and mental well-being. If you would like to learn and experience the many benefits of Tai Chi, please visit our Body Wisdom channel where you will find hundreds of health and wellness videos.
Now on to international news. China's agritech brings water to Egypt's giant beet sugar factory in Sahara Desert. China, South China Morning Post. Written by Alice Lee, June 4, 2025. Chinese technical expertise drives recent investments across Middle East as regional economies look to diversify and lift them. Near the edge of the Sahara Desert in Egypt's West Minya, Chinese drillers bore deep into the earth, tapping groundwater to irrigate a once 500-hectare stretch of desert, now home to the world's largest beet sugar factory. China's Zhongman Petroleum has drilled 193 wells over the past 3 years to irrigate the farm, which supplies Canal Sugar, a joint venture backed by investors from the United Arab Emirates and Egypt. With an annual capacity of 900,000 tons, according to the state-run Xinhua news agency. To tackle unstable aquifers and prevent the collapse of wells, Zhongman used air foam drilling, a method that replaces traditional mud with a mix of air and foaming agents to reduce leakage and improve efficiency. Many Egyptian drilling companies have since adopted the technique. The drilling project is part of China's efforts in recent years to export agriculture technology to emerging markets, especially in the Middle East, as it seeks to expand cooperation through technical know-how. Analysts say the partnership reflects a strategic alignment as Chinese companies pursue more overseas opportunities in response to domestic economic pressures. Middle Eastern countries increasingly look to Chinese expertise to address their own development challenges. In mid-May, when U.S. President Donald Trump kicked off his investment-focused visit to the Middle East and Saudi Arabia, the kingdom's agricultural officials were signing deals with Chinese companies in Beijing, ultimately securing 57 agreements worth 26.9 billion won, which is $3.7 billion in U.S. funds. The deal spanned a range of projects in the environmental, water, agricultural, fisheries, and livestock sectors. Key initiatives include knowledge exchanges on water recycling, the development of human capacity building programs, the establishment of seaweed cultivation stations, and the production of biofuels and biofertilizers, according to the state-run Saudi press agency. In May, Shaiquan, an eastern Chinese city renowned for its vegetable production, signed a deal with the UAE agritech from Salal to co-invest 120 million dirhams, which is $32.6 million, in a 100,000 square meter smart agriculture center, featuring customized greenhouses for desert farming. And Rabbi, Saudi Arabia, Chinese technology is driving a massive desalination project set to go live next year, converting 1.5 million tons of seawater a day into 600,000 tons of fresh water for farms and households. Shandong Electric Power Construction Third Company, the plant's builder, has drawn upon its desalination expertise to cut energy use to just 2.773 kilowatts per ton, among the industry's lowest, according to the state-run People's Daily. China's push for more agricultural technology exports has also drawn international attention. In May, Brazil's Forum magazine reported on the irrigation system built in Egypt. Alfredo Montefarhilo, a senior advisor to the China Center at the U.S.-based research group, the Conference Board, said the Middle East has emerged as a focal point for Chinese overseas investments as the region seeks to reduce oil dependency and address challenges such as water scarcity. Against this backdrop, China's proven track record in industrial and infrastructure development, along with its innovative technological advancements and comprehensive development expertise, makes it an appealing partner for Middle Eastern nations seeking to mitigate their vulnerabilities. Montefarhilo said. As China faces domestic economic challenges, the region also offers attractive growth opportunities for both construction firms and providers of green technologies. These investments serve as a platform for China to extend its international influence by promoting its standards and practices. Montefarhilo said. Geopolitically, this engagement strengthens China's relationship with the Middle East and enhances its overall presence in this strategically important area of the world. Video courtesy of New China TV.
I am happy for the cooperation with a Chinese company in agriculture field. I'm happy with this harvest.
One فدان grow up 3 tons of weeds.
At Zurich, you have a fast track machines, drilling machines.
We hope Chinese company to come in and help us to grow up all the desert in Egypt.
أن المياه حياة طبعا ده شيء طبيعي، وأي مساهمة بتتم في استخراج المياه أو بتساهم في زيادة حصة مصر من المياه، ده بيؤدي على طول بنتائج إيجابية على التنمية الزراعية في مدينة مصر العربية. دي مساهمة ملحوظة ومساهمة إيجابية كويسة جدا جدا في يعني تقوم بها الشركة الصينية في زيادة التنمية الزراعية داخل مدينة مصر العربية.
Local news. Drugs, cash, and firearms seized. 4 arrested. Nova Scotia RCMP. CTV News, written by Melanie Price, June 4th, 2025. 4 people have been arrested following the search of a home in Hillsvale, Nova Scotia. The Southwest Nova District RCMP Street Crime Enforcement Unit, SCEU, executed a search warrant at a home on Ardois School Road on Tuesday in relation to an ongoing drug trafficking investigation. Police say a 59-year-old man and a woman and a 40-year-old woman, all from Hillsvale, were arrested at the home. A 36-year-old Middle Sackville man was also arrested. During the search, officers located and seized a quantity of cocaine, cash, 5 rifles, and drug paraphernalia. Reads a news release from the Nova Scotia RCMP. Melissa Sharon Millette, 40, who is wanted on a province-wide arrest warrant, has been charged with possession for the purpose of trafficking and possession of firearm knowing its possession is unauthorized. Millett appeared in court and was remanded into custody. She's scheduled to appear in Kentville Provincial Court on Friday. The 3 other people who were arrested were released on conditions. They are scheduled to appear in Windsor Provincial Court at a later date to face charges of possession for the purpose of trafficking, possession of firearm knowing its possession is unauthorized. The investigation is ongoing. My personal thoughts. These are crimes that must be tried under natural law. Natural law is found in the kingdomofcanada.ca. The kingdomofcanada.ca. Rutherford School is scheduled to reopen come September. Rutherford Elementary enrollment to be rounded out by RISE, R-I-S-E students. Nanaimo Ladysmith Public Schools program is for students with complex needs. Nanaimo News Bulletin, written by Carl Yu, June 4th, 2025. Students with complex needs will be among those populating Rutherford Elementary School. As early as May, the North End School's enrollment sits at 250 students. At the May 28th Nanaimo Ladysmith Public Schools Board meeting, trustees voted to place the Resilience, Inclusion, Skills and Engagement program at Rutherford in September. According to a staff report, RISE is intended to offer highly specialized support in a small group setting, as there's a small group of learners who experience high levels of distress in a large group setting and have not been able to develop peer connections or develop a sense of belonging in their current school communities. Jackie Poulin, Assistant Superintendent of Elementary Schools, told the board the cohort is anticipated to be between 10 to 12 students in the grade 4 to 7 range. The program is still a work in progress, she said, but includes 2 rooms with one to be used for more of a sensory self-regulation type of space for students that need to have a break. Another room will be set up more like a space where you do more of your academic learning. One of the classrooms that's right next door that will have some other programming in will have a kitchen space in it. So there's some life skills or some opportunities there, said Poulin. They can do some cooking and some sensory types of things. Trustee Tanya Perzevic spoke in favor of the motion, saying it will benefit students with special needs. As I reflect on my own childhood and what inclusion was like for me, I would have benefited from a program like this. And I would have been one of the kids who wouldn't need to be there for a full year, probably, but having a place to go while still being in the environment of school, that would have made a world of difference for me, socially, emotionally, in so many ways, says Berzevic. According to staff, an inclusion support teacher will be placed at Rutherford and educational assistant support will be needed as well. Staff are expected to provide a program review to trustees by June 2026. My personal thoughts. In the Kingdom of Canada, under natural law, there is a decree about homeschooling that can be found on thekingdomofcanada.ca. Thekingdomofcanada.ca. Why hasn't the political officials enacted this law? It has been requested. The law for homeschooling. Something to think about. And to research on thekingdomofcanada.ca. Nanaimo woman scammed and her credit card company didn't believe her. Check News, written by Kendall Hampson, June 2nd, 2025. And I'm a woman is talking about how she was defrauded, and then when she reported it to her credit card company, they didn't believe her. Michelle Wallace first knew her online identity had been compromised when she saw a picture of someone she didn't even know posted on her Instagram account. Soon after, scammers attempted to blackmail her with a host of information they had accessed. It was a living nightmare, said Wallace. onto the video courtesy of Czech News.
Michelle Wallach first knew her online identity had been compromised when she saw this picture of someone she did not know posted on her Instagram account. Soon after, scammers were trying to blackmail her with a host of information they had accessed.
It was basically a living nightmare.
It turns out they had compromised her Hotmail account, which previously had been her primary email.
He started blocking me out of my own email by changing the password and code. So he had a couple of days of access to my accounts and resetting the passwords to all my linked accounts. PayPal, Instagram, certain financial institutions.
Michelle contacted her financial institutions to let them all know, but after that, her PC Financial MasterCard had a series of cash advances withdrawn in Montreal.
When in fact I've never once taken a cash advance on my MasterCard in my years of histories with them.
But when Michelle informed PC Financial those cash advances totaling $2,000 were fraudulent, she was surprised by the response.
They basically blamed it on me, saying it was friendly fraud. I had given someone my PIN number, I must know this person, and actually re-victimized me all over again, saying it was my fault.
After months of trying to have the fraudulent credit card charges dropped, Michelle contacted Czech News. We reached out to PC Financial Friday, and within hours they called Michelle to say they weren't going to hold her responsible.
It wasn't until I contacted you, thankfully, that they were able to review it again, and miraculously, they just deemed it as actual fraudulent activity.
In a statement, the company says, "We do everything we can to investigate and address this with care and to find ways to best protect our customers." A cybersecurity expert says these situations are far too common.
Obviously, for a customer to notify you ahead of a fraud, there's really no excuse. It's unconscionable to even entertain the possibility that the card company would not stand behind their product and respect their customer.
Michelle says she's now using multi-factor authentication, stronger and different passwords on her accounts, and she has officially closed her account with PC Financial.
Personal thoughts. This is absolutely shameful, and definitely there's no excuse for PC Financial to not stand with their customer on this credit card issue, especially when Michelle Wallace first approached them with the security breach. It is good news for Michelle that finally they took the responsibility for the $2,000 lost to the criminals. I am Cindy Lorraine Grais, and it is such an honor to have you here with me today. I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. If you feel compelled to, please share this forum with others. I'm going to end up a video that I produced, Nymph Falls on Vancouver Island, with some music and a quote from Lao Tzu and Tao Te Ching. Enjoy. Have a wonderful day. See you on Divina Anima, Day 11, year 0035, which is Friday, June the 6th, 2025. See you next time, and enjoy.